Get too far. Woo. And my mama said I'm special. If I don't trust you, shoot your metro. Future looking bright, nigga got that glow. Professor X, nigga, all the gifts I show. My life like a movie shot off the hit show. Me and Bless Hands make a bitch get low. James with Liz, DJ, CEO. Dave hit record, now we on beast mode. Let's go.
Welcome back to the Hit Show podcast. We live in the building right now, and I got my people in the building with me right now. We're gonna be talking about Lizzo and Rick Ross. I don't know where Shonda just went. Give me a second, Shonda. I'm gonna bring you back in.
Okay.
But everybody, hey, we got a special show tonight. Y'all seen the picture I just had up? Some body shaming going on. Talking about Rick Ross and Lizzo. Do y'all think it's a double standard? And that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. You know, this whole post brought up a lot of controversy, which is good for the show. I did notice that a lot of people got mad when I posted it and said why. But I'm glad they did, because it pretty much tells me there's a double standard when we talk about people's body and their image. So I'm gonna start off with what I think about before we get into the whole Lizzo thing, the Rick Ross situation when he was at the height of his career, and every time we seen him, he didn't have a shirt on, and he was a good 400 pounds, and he got body shamed a lot online by men and women. And next thing I know, I see Rick Ross. He a little bit heavier than I am. He didn't cut down his weight, and I haven't seen him with his shirt off since then. I don't know when the last time y'all seen Rick Ross without a shirt on, but it's been a long time for me since I've seen Rick Ross with his shirt off. And I think they kind of, made him, lose weight because they was really on him. He thought he was a sex symbol, but I think it got to him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start at the bottom. Dizzy, the host, is in the building. I'm gonna let you go ahead next.
All right. Hey, what's up, y'all? Thank you for inviting me to the show. I appreciate it. I definitely did see your post. And every time you throw up certain pictures, I give love and just give a little bit of insight. Give love to give a little bit of insight. And so I do think, first of all, it is unfair to try to even remotely compare Lizzo and Rick Ross as far as a body shaming standard. I don't think that that's a fair comparison. And I'll get into more details as to why as we continue to speak. But I will say that, yes, Rick Ross did enter the game as a big body man. Now, I actually love big body men, so that may be why I don't have an issue with Rick Ross.
Yes.
But he played to that. I'm big boss. I'm big Ross. I'm big, big, big. And then usually that's accepted by everybody once you call yourself big, because now you can't call me nothing else. And I'm big and I'm rich. You know what I'm saying? So you really can't say nothing to him. And that was his whole persona as a rapper. What can you really say to him? Now, Rick Ross lost weight because he was starting to have seizures.
Okay.
And so he lost weight for health reasons because he had a health problem.
Understood.
And so he lost weight. I think that if any female as a rapper or any female period decide to walk around with a bra and her shirt open and was plus size, we get a whole lot more feedback than Ross. I feel that we would. And I ain't gonna lie, you can go in my history. When I saw Rick Ross on certain award shows, there was one, he looked, to me, he looked terrible. And I put him next to a picture of Jabba the Hutt. And I was like, what is this? What is going on? You know what I'm saying? But I love big men, but I didn't like him that time. I ain't like him that day. That was a little bit much for me. So I just think it's a double standard, and I do believe it's a double standard in society. As a whole, there's statistics to prove it. That it's statistics to prove it. It's a lot, and I got them if you need them, but we ain't got to do it up front. But I don't believe Ross got as much flack as other female rappers, period.
Got
And
you.
I'm not just talking Lizzo. I'm talking females in the industry, period.
Okay.
Lizzo just happens to be the heaviest in the game right now, who's not ashamed of her body,
Got you.
or not afraid to show it. And so she gets attacked the most. So, it is what it is, but I don't think it's a comparison. You can't compare that. It's apples and oranges.
Okay. All right. Now, the next guy I gotta ask is very opinionated, and I think he gets under the people's skin worse than I do, especially the women. He laughing because he know what I'm talking about. That's why he laughing. Jonathan, tell me about how you remember Rick Ross in his prime when we seen him. Every time we see Rick Ross, he didn't have no shirt on. How you think he
So
got his flack in his whole? How he got body shamed?
I'm gonna try and be real professional today. So I'm gonna say this. Cause I can tell everybody else, I'm a '70s baby. I was raised in the '80s.
Got you.
I don't believe in body shaming or bullying because it didn't exist when we grew up. If you was a fat boy, you was a fat boy. You know what I'm saying? But in the '70s and '80s, everybody played their part. This is my thing, and we should all be able to agree on this. If you put on a yellow shirt with some pink turquoise and gray pants, some moon boots, and a helmet, and motherfuckers sit up there and be like, and people point the finger at you, whose fault is that? That's your fault. When you reach a certain level and you do dumb shit, and you expect people to be like, oh my God, woe is me, they should not talk about, you did that. I don't feel sorry for no grown-ass man flashing his fucking titties. Dude, you a fat-ass nigga. That's your fucking fault, nigga. You shouldn't have did this shit. You don't want people talking about you, keep your goddamn shirt on. My thing with Lizzo is this. The thing with Lizzo is everybody wants to jump on her side because it's like this BBW United shit. But let's not forget Missy Elliott, who niggas killed. On up with that damn trash bag and shit. Everybody in America was like, "Oh my God, her fat ass in the trash bag." What about old girl from the chick that wore the Afro puffs back in the day with Death Row? Rage. You know how fucked up it is for them not to bring you out, but to bring your album out, and nobody knew what Rage looked like at that time. We all thought Rage was gonna be cold because she was snooping on him. But guess what? She was a fat, ugly bitch. And when she came out, niggas was like, whoa, and her albums dropped. This is historical. This is nothing new. These motherfuckers just want people to be like, give them a little bit of praise. But let's not forget, about Lizzo, who was the same chick who was on stage with her legs wide open with that brown shit in between her legs. Let's not forget, she do dumb shit like this to get attention. I don't feel sorry for her. You're a BBW. We get it. But what I'm not going to do is sit here and be like, oh, body shaming. Body shaming is somebody who's fully fucking dressed and you just point the finger like, look at that fat motherfucker. Not the person that's famous, that's in the limelight, on TV, making videos, taking pictures. Matter of fact, not just taking pictures, you took this picture, you motherfucker. So what am I supposed to? I'm supposed to be like, oh my God, we should not talk about her. When she took the fucking picture, you took a picture, you posted it. Matter of fact, you took the picture, you posted it. Rick Ross took the picture with his titties out. We're supposed to work with, so now we're supposed to sit here and just. Now we can't talk about fat people. We've been talking about fat people all our goddamn lives. Now we can't talk about fat people. Fat people talk about skinny people. So are we going to have a skinny persons united meeting where like skinny people can't get talked about by fat people and fat people can't get talked about by skinny people? Is this what we're doing now?
Everybody gets talked about.
Exactly. That's my point. But when you're in a certain echelon, okay, You want somebody to respect you. You have to act in a respectable manner. You putting this shit on looking like a French toast loaf of bread. I'm not supposed to say something.
No, because my thing is okay. So can I ask you something? Can I just ask just a real quick question? All right. If just because, and I put this under the comment for my homie, right? You don't have to like the body type of Lizzo. You don't have to be a fan of the body type of Lizzo. You can have your preferences on what you prefer to see the same outfit on. But is it requirement in your life to get online and talk shit about somebody for putting something on that they're comfortable in? Because like I told our gracious host, you can prefer Pepsi over Coke and not this Coke.
But okay, I got that. Let me respond to that.
Let me respond first. I know Jonathan about to go in. I do understand where you're coming from, but this is the thing, okay? What Jonathan's saying. Say, y'all know me, right? If I came on here tonight before we got on the show and I had on a clown outfit with makeup on, and y'all said something about me, could I be mad because y'all said something?
Yes.
No, because I look like a damn clown.
Yes.
I can't be mad at you. Because
you can be.
This is what they're doing. They want to put something on you and know it don't look right. And
we are friends.
Say something is wrong.
We are friends.
But
we are supposed to make it so that you don't go out in public and look crazy.
And you take it a little bit different. You take it different from what I'm saying though. Like, that's not. Come on now. That's not what I'm saying though. This is my point that I'm trying to say here. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what I say because we live in a judgmental society. Everybody's judgmental.
Yes.
Black, okay, we are black. Does it make sense that in 2023, after we done had a black president, after we done had black people with all these damn great accomplishments, black people are the pinnacle of everything. You got Asians trying to be hip hop. You got white people trying to be hip hop. You got white people wearing braids in their hair, do-rags on. Does it make sense that white people are still locking their doors when we walk past the street? Does it make sense that we still get profiled? We live in a profile society. So at the end of the day, when your fat ass go in there and do some shit like this, you cannot get mad, and your fans can't get mad. Nobody can get mad at the fact that people are.
Oh no! I
don't know where he went, but this.
I'm right here.
There you go. You
cannot get mad at society. You cannot get mad at society for judging you because society is judgmental. Human beings are judgmental. We're judgmental to the point that we will debate somebody's religion and tell somebody that they're wrong for believing in this.
Yeah.
So with her putting that shit on, she has to understand that before BB Dubs, flat butts was in. White people all around the world were like flat butts. But we have a history in the country, in the United States, just by itself. We have a history of back in the 1600s, back in the 1500s, back in the 1800s. There were white people that were building cages to imitate black women having butts, and they were laughed at. See, this is the thing. People don't look at history. Back in the 80s, there would be no way in hell that Lizzo's fat ass would be out there wearing that. If Rick Ross was out there with his titties out, he would be in the country because he would be considered a hillbilly.
I don't know about that. I agree with you, bro.
I don't know about that. I think
this is the thing. America has gotten to the point to where everything is okay unless one person doesn't like it. All it takes is one person to say, "Oh, look at her fat ass," and then you got 75 other people chiming in.
Nah. Look, I gotta hear my bro. I gotta hear my other bro.
Yeah. So, I mean, I hear you on the history takes and like the polarity as far as the double standard, but like I want to touch on the health aspect because I feel like Rick Ross lost weight not because of necessarily being bullied, because I don't think he really got bullied all like that for being a big man. Like Dizzy said,
No.
he women like bigger dudes, so it was like a badge of honor to have his shirt off and be a bigger dude, a husky dude. Um, well, women not so much, but like y'all said, she does paint a target on herself, and she does wear the revealing outfits because she wants attention. So you're gonna get some attention, and it ain't gonna be always all good attention. And it ain't coming just from men. I believe women have something to say too, but I think she does it possibly just to empower herself
Yes,
as well. But it's mostly for attention, though.
but
It's
she's a
for
celebrity.
attention. She's a
You're
celebrity, so
supposed
I
to
ain't
get
mad at her.
attention,
She's
right?
supposed to.
You're
She's
supposed
supposed
to
to.
garner that attention.
She's
Yeah,
only
It's
a
that
big.
I ain't
She's
great.
only
mad,
a big
but
celebrity.
that
She's only
comes
a big
flack
celebrity
though.
because she's big.
Yes,
No,
That's the
Lizzo is
issue.
talented though.
she
Lizzo
is
She's not.
very
talented for real.
talented.
She's not.
She could
She's
She
play
is.
not.
like she could play over like
She is
20
not.
instruments. She
We
no
cannot
Lizzo
say
is
that she's
talented.
big.
She makes good
Nah,
songs. Very
she's
good.
She
not.
makes good songs. She is a
She write
musician.
all her
She's
music.
talented.
She play all her instruments. Lizzo talented. I won't take that away from her. She
The
talented.
reason that, but there are so many other artists that are far more attractive than Lizzo that are way more talented and do the same shit that Lizzo does. Lizzo is famous because she's fat and she does shit like this. That's why
Bro,
she's famous.
no,
And
But
no,
motherfuckers feel sorry
but
no,
you
for her.
got to realize it's big people in
no,
the world.
I didn't
She
know
got to
who I didn't
represent
know
for the
who
big
Lizzo
girls.
I didn't know who
no.
Lizzo was until her fat ass was on fucking Facebook and motherfuckers was blasting her, and I had to research who the fuck she was. She ain't
So
that fucking famous. She
I,
famous because she's fat.
no, no.
Hey,
I
No,
can't.
Lizzo,
I
Lizzo
can't
She
be
talented
on
may
for
board
have
real.
with
the
that.
Liz,
she's
I can't be
talented,
on
but
board with that.
Can
I
we
can't
she
be
agree
could
on
that
play
she
board with
the
does
that.
not do
instrument.
dumb shit? It doesn't matter though. Can we agree that she does not do stupid shit to get fucking attraction? When you know that you got dirt stains in between your legs that look like your legs and put so much friction in there that didn't change colors from the rest of your fucking legs,
Rappers do
and
the
you
same
stand there.
thing.
That's rappers though.
Exactly.
We talking about
Lizzo
we
ain't the
talking about
only one
somebody
with body
that y'all
discoloration.
women y'all
R&B
trying to
vixens
protect her like she's a god. She's not. She's a
ain't
fat
nobody trying to
fucking
protect
chick.
her.
We
Women are.
not.
They are the main ones
Look,
that are like, oh my
this
god,
is
you
what I
can't say
would
that
say.
about
I
Lizzo.
mean,
This is,
Kelly
no,
Price is a big
nobody
girl
said
that
you couldn't say
thing.
anything.
But
Nobody
Kelly
said
Price
you
didn't do
couldn't
no
say
shit like
anything.
Lizzo did though. She didn't do
But
no shit like that.
nobody said you can't say nothing. Nobody's saying
We
that.
can't say nothing.
Nobody's
I'm just
saying
saying
that.
that she's hella protected by women.
No, it's not about her
She's
being hella protected. Okay, so let me, and I don't mean to cut you off, my other bro.
no, you good.
Let
You
me
good.
let me help you understand why Lizzo is important. Okay, you don't have to believe that she's talented than any other bitch on this planet. You don't have to believe any of that. But let me tell you why Lizzo is important. Lizzo is important for every little girl out in the world right now who thinks that society is not going to accept her because she is not the typical size. And I'm telling you from experience. Okay? When I was growing up, middle school, high school, there was no chicks even remotely close to Lizzo on TV or in magazines. The closest we got was Queen Latifah. Let's be real.
And
And then
Missy
later
Elliott.
on, wait. Let me finish. Then later on, we got Missy. That's two bitches. I am 45 years old. That's two plus size representation women in media. For me to look at and be like, my shape, my size is acceptable, right? To somebody, to someone, right? And I don't know if any of the three of y'all have, oh yeah, there you go, Jill Scott, still. So the three of y'all, I want to make sure that all of this shit you're spewing right now, that when and or if your daughters or nieces or whatever hear you talking this way about a woman and her size, you better be ready to explain to her when she's a little bit overweight. Because to her, even though you're not talking to her, she hears you.
I
She
get it.
no, you don't get it. You
I
don't get
do.
it.
I do.
You
Because I think
you can't.
I
No,
think
you don't
BBW,
get it.
there are BBW women that are
No,
beautiful,
no,
but
no,
when
no, no,
you are
no. We're
not
not talking about
respectable,
BBW
when
women's
you do
across the
shit like
globe.
this, you are not a
We are
respectable.
talking about
You
representation in the media.
and
Now,
how
look,
does she
I'm not
represent you though?
protecting her.
She
Look,
don't.
I'm not protecting her because look, that outfit right there, that ain't my flavor. That ain't my
What's the
style.
That
difference
ain't
I'm not
between
even
nobody's
her
posting
wearing
a
a?
flavor.
picture like
What's the
that.
difference between her wearing an outfit like there and the fat bitches that go to fucking Walmart with their bellies out? Y'all don't protect them like that. Y'all protect this fat motherfucker
What?
with
But
anything
no,
she
but I'm
do.
not gonna
But if
guess
it's a
what?
fat
I'm
girl at
not there.
Walmart with a belly out like this,
I'm
y'all be
not
like, oh my
there.
God, oh my God, let's do this shit. But y'all
But
protect
I'm
her
not
fat
there.
ass. And she
But
ain't
I'm
nobody.
not there. We
Y'all don't
can't
know her.
protect them.
Y'all don't protect y'all's friends though.
but
That's
There are
bullshit
some
because
very
we
beautiful
do.
women.
Yes,
Y'all
we
don't.
do.
Y'all be
Yes,
like, look at this fat
we
ass chick with her
do.
belly out and shit. And she,
No,
you know what I'm saying?
absolutely not.
A fat average chick can walk
Hold
around like Rick
on.
Ross and they will flame her. But
Hold on.
y'all will not talk
Absolutely
about this
not.
fat butter
You
piece
are
of toast,
wrong,
man.
sir.
That's
You
bullshit.
are
That's
wrong, sir.
bullshit.
I do
You are
gotta
I
wrong.
know too many niggas that like that shit. So I hear
no.
you as far as having standards for what you like per se, or what we may like as men to
I'm talking
see
about
in
women
women,
though.
but
I'm talking about women
even
who have
women
other
like
women like that.
I don't even think
Her
women look
her
at it as
stomach out.
blasting.
They do.
Look at it as
And
It's
what?
the
just
thing
they
is,
wouldn't do that. They just look at it
that's a
like they
fact.
wouldn't do it.
Women are
Right.
the biggest fucking haters of other women, but will defend Lizzo's fat ass. That's what I'm saying. You can
But
be a
we will.
fat
She
bitch
do
and
low
be
key
But
get a
ugly.
not as
pass though.
but not
You
as much
Lizzo
time
do
as
get a
She don't get
pass.
no
the
pass. I'm not giving her fat ass no pass because she fat. Fuck that. Hell
Nobody
no.
No,
Because
I'm
asked
she's
saying
you.
the
fat.
women give her a
A
pass.
fat
I think
bitch
the
don't
women
get no
give.
pass for that.
But
Nobody
listen,
asked you to
I,
give her a pass. Nobody asked
no,
you
we
to
ain't
give her
saying
a
that.
pass.
I'm saying y'all both right. Lizzo get passed because the women feel represented by her, so they're gonna let Lizzo be as expressive as she want to be because she's champion for a lot of these women that don't get represented by the video vixen type shaped R&B singers or
Agreed.
female rappers. So she does get a pass. You're right, Jonathan, but it's for a reason because she's doing something and
But
she's an
not just that.
entertainer.
Go ahead. But not just that. Let's take it to another level, Jonathan. Let's take it to another level. Let's talk about all the narrow-minded niggas. So now since Lizzo is bitches, let's talk about niggas. Let's talk about all the niggas who had an issue about when Rihanna came back out in public after having a baby and was a little chunky postpartum. Same
I didn't
niggas.
say that.
So, no.
It
They
was a
did
lot of
though.
niggas that say that
No,
shit.
no. Let me finish. Let me finish. You
Let
can't
her go.
defend if I was finished. When Rihanna brought her ass back out after having a baby, she wasn't even 3 months postpartum. Niggas went in on Rihanna because she wasn't the size they're used to her being. So who was defending her? The same bitches that defend Lizzo. And of course, all of the men who recognize Rihanna for the what she was before she had a baby. So it's not just about Lizzo the bitch. That's not who it's about. It's about how society as a whole is not intelligent enough to understand that everybody is not 36, 24, 36. And if
That's
I
what I
want
was
to wear the
saying.
wait, if I want to wear the same outfit Beyonce wear, I can do it. If you don't like it, you don't have to fucking speak on it and degrade me. Just like we don't have to degrade
Hold on.
Ross. You
Now
don't have to like
That's
it.
hold on now.
That's what I was saying in the beginning,
But you
though.
gotta
That's what I
understand
was saying. We
something.
agree on that. We agree on
When
that
you
in the beginning.
hold
That's what I
on.
was saying. Only thing I'm saying is this. Like I was saying, in the 80s and 90s, flat busts were in. That's what we seen,
Agreed.
the Doublemint twins. Remember them?
Double mid twins,
We ain't
right?
see nothing but flat bus was in. We ain't see nothing but surfboard bodies and shit like that. Now we get into the 2000s where you know people are like, you know, saying BB, that there's nothing wrong with a big beautiful woman. There's nothing wrong with that. Some of the most beautiful women on earth are big, beautiful women. It's about how you carry yourself. There's nothing wrong with expressing yourself, but you got to do it with some
I agree.
class. Now, when you go out there and you're in this limelight, when you go out there and do that, you can't be mad for people judging you, because the very real thing is, and this is what people do not get and they don't want to admit, we live in a white man society where everything that we do, if you look at Burberry, Gucci, Fendi, Victoria's Secret, all that shit is geared towards skinny women. It is not geared towards bigger women. So
Agreed.
we live in this judgmental body racist group that we've always
Agreed.
lived in, and it's not until now that we can sit up here and be like, okay, yeah, this is some bullshit. I don't care what people look like, what you wear, but when you get on a platform, and the problem is in this day and age, we've allowed them to start saying all of these words like bullying. I tell people all the time, there's no such thing as bullying. When you grew up in the 70s and 80s, if a motherfucker hits you, you pick up the biggest thing next to him, you beat the shit out of him with it. That's how we grew up.
Agree. I agree.
This society that we live in right now is so pussy that we label everything. And this is how shit starts.
I agree.
Particularly, I don't know Lizzo like that to say anything about her as far as her music wise, because like I said, I did not know who Lizzo was until she started, until earlier in like 2020 when they had her fat ass posted out there and she got on some other shit. Okay, that's fine. So what? I don't give a fuck. But the problem is when you do it and you do it and you do it and you do it and you do it again, and then you want to say, oh, these motherfuckers talk about me, you keep doing the shit. It's like a retard that keeps taking his helmet off and bumping his head on the fucking table. And now you got people defending it. At the end of the day.
But it's not about defending it.
No, let him go. He got a point. He do got a point.
It's not about defending it. The thing is that society, and I'm going to piggyback off of what you just said about white beauty standards. The United States of America is built off of white beauty standards. Slim. Y'all want the tiny, not y'all, but I'm not you guys on this thing. Society wants the smallest waist, the biggest hips, the biggest breasts. Y'all want bitches to be shaped like anime characters, like Nicki fucking Minaj, and we can't be that way. Less than 5% of women in the country are naturally shaped that way. So what I'm saying is this. If this 36, 24, 36 chick, I'm going to use Beyonce as an example, because Beyonce wears less than what is in this picture.
But her shit.
No, let me finish.
What's the difference?
If Beyonce can wear that outfit and appeal to who likes that for Beyonce's size, cool. But guess who comes after Beyonce when she wears them? The white people, because they're not used to that much breast. They're not they're not used to that much hips, and it's uncomfortable for them. So when you have women like Lizzo who love themselves enough to not be scared of that extra flat, because guess what? There's a whole lot of bitches shaped like her. Who are you or anybody else on this planet to come out and say she can't wear that? If you don't, and I'm not saying she shouldn't be judged, because I agree with you. People judge people. I get it. But the level of hatred spewed towards this woman from white, black, Asian, whatever, is ridiculous, because you have a woman who is happy in the body that she's living in. And I think it fucks with people because, oh, this is not the standard. Why is her ass allowed to be out? Because it's hers. Because it's hers. And that's why I say, I'm not saying people can't come from her. For her, she's a public figure. It comes with the territory.
Absolutely.
It comes with the territory.
I'll tell you why.
But what I am saying is this. You men out there who have the tendency to talk shit about Lizzo, I'm telling you, your fat mamas, your fat aunties, your fat daughters, your fat nieces hear you. And I'm telling you this for a moment, for you to absorb into your brain, because I was the daughter who heard the father talk about fat women, and guess what? You got blessed with a fat ass daughter who had to go through this shit in society to feel less than because it wasn't preferred. So they hear you when you say these things. I'm not saying that you can't tell your niece, auntie, grandma, hey, don't wear this outfit. That's not classy. That's not for you.
See, now you're
I'm not saying you
contradicting
can't say
yourself.
that. But what I am saying is the shit you saying right now, that fat ass bitch ain't talented. That fat ass bitch ain't this.
Who
That
said
fat
that?
ass bitch ain't that. I can't wait till your daughters come and talk to you, baby. I can't
You see,
wait.
this is the thing. Okay, this is the sad truth. Men, we can sit with men and give them the cold hard truth, and they'll accept it. If we sat with one of our friends that's 400 pounds, and, hey, you need to lose some weight, it wouldn't be a problem, right? All the women, I got plenty of women friends, cousins, sisters. They talk so much shit about men that are broke, overweight, laugh about it. They're in groups. As
Right.
soon as men say we don't like this, it's a problem, and it's a double standard because
And
there's
that's the
nothing.
women
Well,
in your
hold on.
circle,
There's
though.
nothing. It shouldn't be nothing wrong. There was nothing.
I
If
agree.
because this the thing.
Yeah.
As men, we're not allowed to say you don't look good in that,
You can't
right?
say that. Mm-mm.
Hold on.
Nope.
It's the same thing if a girl wears a size 4 and she's in a size 8 dress. We're gonna say that shit don't look right,
Right.
right? But since Lizzo is big and men say we don't want to see it, it's a problem. It
No,
wasn't a problem.
I agree
Well,
with that.
but
And,
when
and I'm
it,
and I'm sorry that women don't allow you to feel
What
open
you
enough
got?
to
Yeah.
tell them some shit doesn't look right. Because I'm gonna tell you now, when I get dressed and I put something on and I don't know if I feel comfortable enough in it,
What you got?
I
Those
do go to my
suitcase or
husband.
something?
I
I'll
do
get it
go to
later.
him and say, yo, does this look right?
that's
And my
different though.
relationship with my husband is enough for he be like, that shirt ain't hitting, but that skirt is all right. I don't I asked for this.
Your husband's different though. I'm talking about men in general. Men,
Okay, well
men,
shit, I must have married a unicorn.
because look, it's always a problem. If I came on here looking crazy, the women be like, "That nigga like a damn fool," and wouldn't nobody say nothing. But as soon
I
as
would
we say,
say
"Hold on,"
something.
as soon as the men say, "No, that shit don't look right," she's 50 pounds too heavy for that dress size. They make sizes for a reason. If you're a size 16, that's what you wear. If you're size
Agreed.
12, that's what you wear. And she does it on purpose, knowing we're going to talk about it. So, but
Right.
when we say that's not your size, they make size for a reason. It's a problem.
But you know
And if my daughter,
but you know that
hold
in
on,
society.
if my daughter, because I've been overweight, so if my daughter was overweight, or my niece or my cousin, I would tell them the truth. If you
I
wear
would
that
hope
out,
so.
don't wait a minute. Don't expect men to jump all over you and expect people to talk about you. Men, we're different with the way we deliver our message to men and women. We're gonna tell you the truth. Women, will y'all? This is exactly what y'all do. I got plenty of female friends. Oh yeah, girl, you look good in that. And
Then
behind her
that's
back,
not a
she knows.
friend.
Hold
They
on,
not
hold
friends.
on. And behind her back, this is exactly what y'all say. She know good and damn well she ain't had no right to putting that shit on.
That's what
Why do that
they
shit?
say.
So
That's
let's
what
not
they
get
say.
on here and
That's
act
not
like
a
y'all don't do
friend.
that. Pump y'all
That's
big
not a
friend's
friend.
head up, send her out to the club, and then say, you know what, she ain't had no business having that shit on. And it
Those
happens all the
are
time.
fake bitches. Those are fake
Come
bitches.
on now. Come on, which one is it now?
Those are fake bitches.
No, yeah, oh, of course it's fake. And I would told her hands, hell no, put on something
No.
that looks
I
good
have
on you.
told every friend I have in my circle if some shit don't look right, I be like, yo, the dark meat of your ass is showing. I don't think you should wear that. I'm gonna say that. But the problem is that society, United States, like he said, like Jonathan said, they didn't turn into a bunch of pussies. So they don't even want to hear the truth because it hurts their feelings.
But
It,
even if
it, it offends them.
men are trying to be honest and say we don't like it, then it's a problem. As soon as we say something, oh, now it's body shaming because men say we don't like it. We don't like
No,
it.
it's
If
not
men listen
body shaming if you say you don't like it. So for
is
me,
that
that's a
body
difference.
shaming?
It's not body shaming to say I don't like that.
I don't
That's
know.
not
What I'm
body
hearing,
shaming.
it is. It
That's
is.
not, no, it's not.
Okay.
Hold up. Here we go. Definition time.
Okay.
Body
Please.
shaming
Please.
is expressing or mockery and criticism about the shape, size, or appearance of a person's body. So saying that you don't like something on me is not body shaming me. But saying why that fat ass bitch put that bodysuit on is body shaming.
That's body shaming.
Yes.
You know what though?
Well, I
You
got
know
a
what?
question.
I just hold on. Let me say
When
this. Let
she
me say this.
fat
Or better
before,
yet,
I
and not
see it.
just
I
women.
you know
before she
what?
Let's
put
not
the
just
body
keep it
suit
on
on,
women.
She's right.
Let's not just
She's
keep it on
right.
women. Let's put it on women. Let's put it on women's fault
Hold on.
too.
Let me just say
Because
this
I
real quick.
don't want it to
Let me
seem
say this
like
real
it's
quick.
only men shaming. Because
I'm
women
not
do the
saying
same shit.
it's the truth.
Women do the same shit. I don't want to date a dude over under 5'6".
Of
That's
course.
body shaming. Oh, yo short ass, yo fat ass, yo little dick. That's body shaming too.
But I want to say something like this though. You know what? The thing is, this is what I want to say. The way men talk to each other is totally different
Exactly.
than how we talk to women. Like I think a lot of times men we have to understand that women are they're sensitive and they don't talk to each other with the same intensity and the same deconstruction as we as men talk to each other. Because a nigga could be like, damn, nigga, you gain weight, nigga, you fat as fuck. Like, so is your mama, you fat bitch. Like, it ain't gonna make me no difference or him. He ain't gonna get offended by that. Just like I ain't gonna get offended by what he say. But this is the thing. When a Lizzo came out with that, as soon as men say one thing about her, my thing and my biggest complaint about this whole Lizzo shit is what makes Lizzo any different than the chick that wears the same shit that she got on to the club in the same size? Because this is the very real thing that we see. I
Right?
see a lot of women that go on these websites, right? Go on the website, see a dress, put on a dress, on a skinny chick. You weigh 700 pounds. Why the fuck would you think this shit look the same goddamn way? Now
Right?
everybody in the world is we're judgmental. We're gonna be like, oh yeah, that shit don't look right. That shit don't look. Go to the bar. A chick wear the same goddamn outfit. Women have a tendency of getting hairstyles similar to either the outfit or the star that they're trying to replicate.
Okay.
That's why these hairstyles come out. So she go to the club, boom, dressed like Lizzo, boom. Everybody in there like, man, what the fuck she got on? Like, this is the motherfucking bullshit. She don't wear that shit. Nobody defends that woman. But my
Be-
problem is, hold on, just let me finish. My
Mhm.
problem is worldwide. This motherfucker right here is considered a fat chick icon when we've had numerous big women that are far more for society than Lizzo. That's my thing. When I look at people, I look at your contribution to the world. Okay, you did
Okay.
music. We've had Oprah. Remember when Oprah Winfrey was fat as a motherfucker? We got Monique's fat ass. We got all of these people that have done great things, but nobody has really defended them in the same manner as they defend Lizzo. Now, on the
Incorrect.
flip side, hold
That's
on, wait a minute.
incorrect.
Let me finish.
That's incorrect.
On that same standard, Rick Ross come out with his man boobs out and shit, right? Men gonna talk shit. I think he should know that he a grown ass man.
Mostly men talk shit.
Yeah, because we like, man, this fat ass nigga with his titties out, like, bro, put them motherfuckers up. We don't want to see that shit. Okay, yeah, we get it. There are women that love big dudes. We get it. We know. We see skinny women with big dudes all the time, and we always be sitting there like, what the fuck she doing with that big titty fat ass nigga?
Because y'all
That's just how
niggas
we
feel like pillows. That's why.
Hey,
but that's just how we talk.
hey,
So
this is what we're gonna do, because this was good. We're gonna do a part two. I'm not trying to cut it off too early, but look, we got a lot of comments, right? And we got a lot of people who will come on the next one. So let's say this for the part two. We're gonna do a part two in about a week, and I'm gonna bring more women on the show. We're gonna do an open discussion. It's gonna be all of us and people that y'all that's in the comments. Follow the Hit Show podcast because I want the women. I want to hear more from the women. And I'm gonna let y'all challenge Jonathan because he got a lot to say.
No. It's not about challenging Jonathan. Let's make sure we no. Let's make sure we understand for real. It's not about challenging Jonathan because Jonathan has a lot of good points. But what I feel is happening is Jonathan don't know the other side of what the fuck is going on. I understand where it's coming from. And I understand what he's saying. But there are so many statistics out there showing, period, the percentage of body shaming towards women, period. And the body shaming towards men. And the unlikelihood of a man to report or say they are body shamed and how that leads to mental health issues, eating disorders, all that shit. We ain't even got into all of that because right now, this second, y'all only talk about fat bitches. Body shaming is fat, skinny, tall, short, thick, thin, feminine, masculine, fucking all of that. Amputees, people who got psoriasis, all of that is under the umbrella of body shaming. And we haven't even scratched the surface. So I agree to a part two. And look, I'm great that the woman army want to come behind and assist.
Let them come.
But I'm telling you, I got this.
They're going to get toasted too.
I agree with you. No.
Hold on. I don't care how you sugarcoat it.
Because she got a lot of
how you try to sugarcoat it.
It's not sugarcoating it. She got a lot of good points.
I'm just saying in general. If you're too fat,
it can't be
you're too tall, you're too short, whatever it is, no matter what in this society,
understanding each other as men and women. Like we have to get to that point to where we can talk as men and women. And she has some very valid points. It is about all those key indicators that she just said. Those are very, very factual. And it is different between men and women, partly due to the fact that men have pride issues. Because if a man gets on there and be like, man, these motherfuckers always fucking talk about I'm fat, we gonna be like, man, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Be a motherfucking man, nigga. Nobody give a fuck about that shit.
We're not gonna feel sorry for
it. It's different. Right. It's different. And guess what? Y'all might not think about that shit, but guess what? These dudes carrying their ass to get gastric bypass though.
All right, we gotta get out of here. Y'all make sure y'all follow me doing the part two. Like I said, I don't care how fat you are, tall, short, whatever. Your
light, dark,
in your pants. Listen, let me tell you something. If you fucked up and you look fucked up, this the Hit Show. We're gonna talk about you. So hey, you gonna get it. I don't give a fuck. I love everybody, whether you're fat, tall, short. But hey, you come out looking fucked up, we're gonna talk about you. But if men come out here looking fucked up, we're gonna tell you, nigga, you look fucked up. We're not gonna sugarcoat the shit. It's just how men are. Right. Men and women are different. We're not gonna sugarcoat the shit. It's just how we are. But women, y'all, oh, that look good, girl. No, she look fucked up. So y'all need to quit that shit. Seriously. Now you're gonna have all these little girls.
I agree with you, bro.
Now you're gonna have all these little girls thinking it's okay to be healthy and thinking when they go in the real world, oh, I'm going to the club like this, and then wonder why I don't know niggas buy them drinks because they look like.
But you know what? But you know what, bro? Let me just give you some quick info. I know we talking about adults. I know we talking about bitches going to the club and fucked up stuff. But I just want to leave you with this.
Go ahead.
The fourth leading cause of suicide due to for 15 to 19-year-olds is due to body shaming.
It's due to white people causing this shit.
Fourth leading cause of suicide between 15 to 19-year-olds is due to body shaming. This is before clubs. This is not celebrities. This is not the stage. This is real. Hold on. This is real life children being affected. This is real life children.
It's society is just weak
by this
because society is weak. Back in the day, nigga, you call me a name, I'm gonna call you a name. Like, we gonna run the Jones, we gonna crack these motherfuckers is so pussy. and swear they so hard, but the minute somebody call you fat, you want to go on social media like this motherfucker called me fat, and I told my
I
teacher,
agree.
and I told my man,
I
fuck
agree.
out of here. I don't, man.
I agree. I agree with you,
It's
bro.
this bullshit
I'm not
society.
disagreeing with you.
Thank you,
But
Shady
all
Smith,
I'm
for the
saying
comment.
is that social media plays a part on unrealistic body type and thinking that
Absolutely.
everybody has the ideal body type when statistically less than 5% of women have the ideal body type that is on social media.
And
Born
let
with.
me just
This ain't the
add to that.
ideal
Let me
body
add to
type
that.
to have. Right
Let me
here,
add to that.
men
I
and
went to the
women.
doctor.
That's
I
not
went
the
to the
ideal
doctor,
body type to have.
and the doctor told me, so I'm 5'10". I weigh 210 at this point. When I went to the doctor told me, you're overweight. I need you to get down to 167. I told the doctor, I said, bro, this is the problem with medicine and y'all's charts. Y'all are using a European chart. You
Yes,
have
sir.
no
Preach,
idea where my people came from, so you
preach,
don't know what my body type is supposed to be. And because
preach,
I'm 12% body fat, like,
preach,
so you can't really say that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna be a 5'10", 167 skinny ass white man. That's just
preach.
like trying to tell me I need to go get blonde hair and blue eyes to get a job. You know what I'm
Look,
saying? So
here we go,
this is the
Jonathan. Here we go,
society.
Jonathan. We not even going to talk about the fact that that chart was made by a mathematician and not not a dietitian, not a doctor. He's a
Right.
mathematician. Okay. You
Even
thought you was dealing with ignorant black people here? Absolutely not. That is a mathematician. He is not a doctor. He is not a dietitian who created that chart.
I appreciate. Look, we got Dizzy the host, Chef Darius, Jonathan Leftridge. Make sure you go to all their pages. Follow them all their pages. We're gonna do a part two. The body shaming is gonna be more of an open discussion. So what I'm gonna do is, if you like to talk about Lizzo and Rick Ross on the next one, I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to talk about Lizzo and 2 minutes about Rick Ross. I'll be making an event sometime this week, so make sure y'all follow a Hit Show podcast. I'm giving everybody a chance to state their opinion on this because this is getting heated. So I want to save some more for the next show. Can we do that? Can we save a little bit more for the next show? Because I want to hear everybody else's opinion, especially the women in the comments. The women is heated. The men, we don't give a fuck about Rick Ross, but the women mad about Lizzo. They mad. They've been wearing Lizzo outfits. They getting ready to wear Lizzo outfits all summer. Then we come on here talking shit, talking about it don't look good, and they got their Lizzo outfits ready already. So she said she got her boxing gloves. What? Thank you for your comment. She got her boxing gloves. Oh, she love her some Lizzo. Ain't nothing wrong with it. All right, y'all. But look, follow us, His Show Podcast on all streaming platforms. You want to come on the show? I had a link in the description. You're more than welcome to come on here for 2 minutes. All right. Appreciate everybody. Thank everybody for watching tonight.
Pieces.